English for Iraq, 6th Primary by Sarah McBurney. Copyright Garnet Publishing Limited 2018.
Welcome pupils, how are you today? I'm very glad to meet you again. Today I'm going to explain lesson 6 of unit 2 in your pupils book, pages 32 and 33. My magazine, مجلتي, my magazine, a blog, مدونة أو موسوعة, a blog. This lesson is very important. هذا الدرس من الدروس المهمة والوزارية. يأتي في السؤال الأول من الأسئلة الوزارية على شكل قطعة مرئية، وتأتي الأسئلة الخاصة به في هذا الدرس في lesson 7 على شكل true or false. So our lesson today is my magazine, مجلتي, a blog, مدونة أو موسوعة. Track 30, listen and read. اصغي واقرأ. Today we have a meeting between Wissam and a surgeon doctor. هناك مقابلة ما بين وسام وطبيبة جراحة. Now Wissam is talking, working in a busy hospital. Working in a busy hospital. العمل في مستشفى مزدحم. Busy تعني مزدحم. Hospital مستشفى. So working in a busy hospital, العمل في مستشفى مزدحم. Many people we know have been to a hospital or to see a doctor. But do you sometimes think about what is it like to work in a hospital? This is a doctor's story. Wissam said many people, الكثير أو العديد من الناس, we know, نعرفهم, have been to a hospital, يذهبون إلى المستشفى, or to see a doctor, أو يرون الطبيب. But do you sometimes think, ولكن هل بعض الأحيان تفكر about what it is like, كيف يبدو to work in a hospital, كيف يبدو العمل في مستشفى. This is a doctor's story. هذه قصة طبيبة. طبعا هون ننتبه إلى doctor's story. This is possessive S, doctor's story. Now Wissam asking the doctor, he said, tell us about what you do every day. Tell us about what you do every day. أخبرينا ماذا تفعلين كل يوم. الغاية أو الهدف من الدرس هو دراسة أو تعلم زمنين مهمين في اللغة الإنجليزية. هو الكلام عن present simple tense, زمن المضارع البسيط, and present continuous tense, وزمن المضارع المستمر. So we will find in this paragraph, we will find some verbs that comes in present simple and other verbs that comes with present continuous. So the first paragraph is talking about the present simple tense. He said, tell us about what you do every day. أخبرينا ماذا تفعلين كل يوم. She said, I'm a doctor. I'm a heart doctor or surgeon. From Sunday to Thursday, I work in a hospital. I wear a uniform. It's a white coat, cotton coat, and a thin white or blue headscarf. I look after my patients and I try to make them better. I get up very early because I usually do operations in the mornings. In the afternoons, I visit the wards and check on my patients. Again, I'm a doctor. أنا طبيبة. طبعا هذه اللي تتكلم هي الطبيبة. Now we have a picture for this doctor. She said, I'm a doctor. أنا طبيبة. I'm a heart doctor. أنا طبيبة قلب. Heart يعني قلب. This is different from hard. Hard صعب, but heart قلب. So I'm a heart doctor. أنا طبيبة قلب, or surgeon. Surgeon يعني جراحة. From Sunday to Thursday, من يوم الأحد إلى يوم الخميس, I work in a hospital. أنا أعمل في مستشفى. I wear a uniform. أنا أرتدي زي. It's a white cotton coat. إنه معطف قطني أبيض, أو هي صدرية الطبيب. And a thin white or blue headscarf. وغطاء الرأس أو حجاب, headscarf, حجاب أزرق أو أبيض خفيف. Thin خفيف, white or blue يعني أبيض أو أزرق. Headscarf حجاب أو غطاء الرأس, as you see in the picture. She's wearing a thin blue headscarf. She said, I look after my patients. أنا أعتني بمرضاي. I look after يعتني. So I look after my patients. أعتني بمرضاي. And I try وأنا أحاول try to make them better. أن أجعلهم أفضل. Better. أفضل. I get up very early. أنا أنهض جدا مبكرة. Because I usually do operations. لأني عادة أقوم بالعمليات operations in the mornings في الصباح. أرجو منكم أعزائي التلاميذ وضع خط تحت كلمة usually لأن راح نسأل عنها في الأسئلة في lesson 7. So she said I usually do operations. أنا عادة أقوم أو أفعل العمليات in the mornings في الصباح. In the afternoons في الظهيرة I visit the wards. أزور الصالات أو الردهات and check on my patients وأتفحص مرضاي بعد العمليات means. So in this paragraph we use present simple verb, present simple tense to talk about the daily routine for the doctor. يعني نتحدث عن أعمال يومية أو روتينية تتكرر مع الطبيبة. So in this paragraph we use the present simple tense. Now, is your job difficult? هل مهنتك صعبة? Is your job difficult? Wissam asking her. She said, I work with a small team of other doctors and nurses. We are usually very busy. I often work for many hours. Some operations take a long time, perhaps 5 or 6 hours. It's a difficult job, but I love it. So she said, I work with a small team. أنا أعمل مع فريق صغير. Small يعني صغير, team فريق. So she said, أنا أعمل مع فريق صغير of other doctors من أطباء آخرين and nurses وممرضات. We are usually نحن عادة very busy جدا مشغولين. I often work أنا غالبا أعمل for many hours لعدة ساعات. Some operations بعض العمليات take تستغرق أو تأخذ a long time وقت طويل. Perhaps ربما 5 or 6 hours 5 أو 6 ساعات. It's a difficult job. إنها مهنة صعبة. But I love it. ولكنني أحبها. So also in this paragraph we use the present simple tense. She said I work with a small team. هذا هو present simple tense يعني الفعل الرئيسي work. She said we are usually very busy. Also here we have present simple and we use usually after verb to be are. I often work for many hours. This sentence also in present simple. الفعل الرئيسي فيها work واستخدمت ظرف التكرار often. So some operations take a long time. Even this sentence is in present simple والفعل الرئيسي فيها take. So in this paragraph also we use a present simple tense because it is daily routine or repeated thing with the doctor. Now we come to the third paragraph. What are you doing now? Wissam asking the doctor. ماذا تفعلين الآن؟ لو لاحظنا السؤال استخدمنا في السؤال are مع الفعل doing وأضفنا ing للفعل do. إذا هذه الفقرة مكتوبة بصيغة المضارع المستمر present continuous. In the present continuous it means we use this tense to talk about events that is actually happening in the time of speaking. We use am is are with the verb of ing. The adverb is now والظرف اللي استعمله هو now الآن. She said today is Saturday and it's my weekend. I'm not working in the hospital. I'm spending time with my family. We are shopping in the mall. Today we are looking for winter clothes. My son is buying a warm denim jacket. My daughter is buying a thick sweater. I'm buying comfortable shoes for work. but we are not shopping now. What are we doing? Again, today is Saturday. The doctor said, الطبيبة تتكلم. She said, today is Saturday. اليوم هو السبت. And it's my weekend. وهي عطلة نهاية الأسبوع بالنسبة لها. I'm not working in the hospital. اليوم أنا لا أعمل في المستشفى. لاحظوا الجملة كتبت بصيغة present continuous. I'm not working in the hospital. I'm spending time with my family. أقضي وقتي مع عائلتي. إذا نلاحظ I'm spending time. إذا am مع الفعل spend with ing. I'm spending time with my family. We are shopping in the mall. نحن نتسوق في المول. أيضا استعملت are. We are مع الفعل shop ضعفنا حرف البي لأن عندي قبل البي حرف ألا. إذا وضفنا ing. So we are shopping in the mall. نتسوق في المول. Today we are looking for winter clothes. ونحن اليوم نبحث عن ملابس شتوية. My son ابني son is buying يشتري a warm denim jacket. يشتري جاكيت قطنية جينز دافئة. My daughter is buying a thick sweater. وابنتي تشتري بلوز سميك. I'm buying وأنا أشتري comfortable shoes حذاء مريح for work للعمل. But we are not shopping now. ولكننا الآن لا نتسوق. What are we doing? ماذا نفعل؟ إذا لو لاحظنا الزمن اللي استخدمناه في هذه الفقرة استخدمت زمن present continuous اللي هو عبارة عن subject pronoun بعد يجيني am is are ومن ثم verb with ing. الأفعال أو الجمل اللي وردت في الباراجراف هي I'm not working in the hospital. This is negative. هذه بصيغة النفي. I'm not working. am مع فعل ing working. I'm spending time with my family. This is affirmative. استخدمت helping verb am وضفت ing للفعل spending time. We are shopping in the mall or even here we use are مع الفعل ضفنا له ing shopping. Today we are looking for winter clothes. أيضا today هي من دلالات present continuous مع now. يعني عندي ظرفين استعملهم مع present continuous now و today. We are استخدمت الفعل المساعد are ضفت ing للفعل look. We are looking for winter clothes. My son it means he is buying a warm denim jacket. Is buying. أيضا استعملت الفعل المساعد is مع إضافة ing للفعل buy. My daughter is buying a thick sweater. Even the sentence is written in present continuous. I'm buying comfortable shoes for work. استعملنا am مع ing with the verb buying. But we are not shopping now. هذه الجملة negative. We are not shopping, but even it's written in present continuous. What are we doing? This is a question. What are we doing? In a question, we should put am is are after the WH question or the question word. What are we doing? ماذا نفعل؟ إذا لاحظ الفقرة الثالثة استخدمنا بها present continuous tense. What do you do at the weekends? What do you do at the weekends? ماذا تفعلين في العطل؟ في عطل نهاية الأسبوع. Even this paragraph we return back to present simple tense. رجعنا إلى المضارع البسيط في الفقرة الأخيرة. What do you do at the weekends? Wissam asking the doctor. He said ماذا تفعلين في أغلب عطل نهاية الأسبوع? She said I spend time at home. I do washing and cleaning. I play with my children and I see my friends. I cook and I clean the house. Sometimes I play tennis. When I feel tired, I read or watch TV. In this paragraph, we use again the present simple. نحن نستعمل المضارع البسيط الأشياء الروتينية والمتكررة مع الطبيبة وفي دائما في أغلب العطل. She said I spend time at home. أقضي وقتي في البيت. إذا she didn't say I'm spending, she said I spend. إذا فعل رئيسي عندي بدون فعل مساعد وبدون إضافة ing. I spend time at home. I do. أنا أفعل washing الغسيل and cleaning والتنظيف. بعض الطلبة يسألون ست هوني حطينا ing للفعل، هل تعتبر هذه present continuous؟ No, it is not present continuous. Why? Because we don't have helping verbs am, is, are. The tense is present simple. هذه الجملة I do washing and cleaning مكتوبة بزمن المضارع البسيط، وأضفنا ing to the verb to change them to gerund حتى نحول الفعل إلى اسم. washing يعني هو wash يغسل، washing الغسيل، clean ينظف، cleaning تنظيف، يعني أضفنا ing للفعل لتحويله إلى اسم. But the tense is present simple. So I do washing and cleaning أفعل الغسيل والتنظيف. I play with my children ألعب مع أطفالي. And I see my friends وأرى أصدقائي. I cook and I clean the house. يعني إذا هي شغلة متكررة معاها. She said I cook أطبخ and I clean وأنا أنظف the house البيت. Sometimes بعض الأحيان sometimes I play tennis. أحيانا ألعب التنس. When I feel tired عندما أشعر بالتعب. feel يشعر، tired يعني تعب. So when I feel tired عندما أشعر بالتعب I read or watch TV. أنا أقرأ أو أشاهد التلفاز. So the last paragraph is talking about also present simple tense. يحكي عن زمن المضارع البسيط. Now in this activity he said read the doctor's story again. اقرأ قصة الطبيبة مرة ثانية. Write sentences. اكتب جمل. So we should write two types of sentences in this activity. On the left, we should write sentences from the paragraph, from the story is talking about the present simple. يعني في الجانب اليسار راح نكتب جمل من وردت بالقطعة doctor's story مكتوبة بزمن المضارع البسيط is talking about the doctor. So the question is, what does she do most days? What does؟ نلاحظ إنه بالpresent simple نستخدم do does بالquestion. We use don't doesn't من negative. So this type of question is written in present simple. What does she do most days? ماذا تفعل معظم الأيام؟ But on the right we should write sentences is written in the present continuous. بجانب اليمين يجب أن نكتب جمل بصيغة المضارع المستمر، لأن السؤال what is she doing now؟ ماذا تفعل الآن؟ لاحظ عندي now هي من الظروف الدالة على المضارع المستمر، while most days هي من الظروف الدالة على present simple. إذا من أشوف أنا بالجملة most days معناتها أنا السؤال عندي present simple. When I see now, when I see is, am, are plus a verb with ing, what is she doing now? إذا أنا أعرف إنه الزمن هون present continuous. So we come now to the left. On the left, we should write sentences in a present simple about the doctor's story. He gave us the first example. He said she works in the hospital 5 days a week. هي تعمل في المستشفى 5 أيام في الأسبوع. لاحظ أضفنا اسم الشخص الثالث للفعل work, works, because the subject pronoun is she. We have another examples on another sentences from the doctor's story. We have she gets up very early. She gets up very early. لاحظ إضافة اسم الشخص الثالث للفعل. This is not the present continuous, this is the present simple. She looks after her patients. هي تعتني بالمرضى. She looks after her patients. She often works for many hours. She often works for many hours. هي غالبا تعمل لعدة ساعات. لاحظوا في هذه الجمل الأفعال رئيسية، لا توجد أفعال مساعدة am is are ولا عندي فعل be و ing، واستخدمت الظروف often most days, always, sometimes. هذه كلها من دلالات ال present simple. Another example, she usually does operations in the morning. هي عادة تقوم أو تعمل العمليات in the morning في الصباح. And finally, she cooks and cleans the house at the weekends. هي تطبخ وتنظف المنزل at the weekends في أيام العطل. So all of these sentences, they are written in a present simple tense. مكتوبين في صيغة المضارع البسيط. وهذه الجمل أخذناها من الفقرات نفسها من قطعة الدكتور's story. Now on the right, we should write sentences within a present continuous. What is she doing now? ماذا تفعل الآن? She is spending time with her family. لاحظ لازم أستعمل هنا في هذه الجمل يجب استخدام am, is, are بعد الفاعل ومن ثم verb with ing. إذا كان الفاعل I أستخدم am. إذا كان الفاعل he, she, it we use is. If the subject pronoun they, we use are. بعدها راح يكون عندي verb with ing. So he give me example. She is spending time with her family. Another examples. She is shopping at the mall. هي تتسوق في المول. She is shopping. The tense is shopping. She is buying comfortable shoes for work. إنها تشتري حذاء مريح للعمل. She is not working in the hospital today. هي لا تعمل في المستشفى اليوم. ولاحظ today و now. These the two adverbs we use them with the present continuous. يعني الظروف اللي استعملها مع المضارع المستمر now, today. While in the present simple we should use most days, every, usually, sometimes, often, never, always. هذه الظروف نستعملها مع present simple. Another example. She's looking for winter clothes with her family. هي تبحث عن ملابس شتوية مع عائلتها. She's looking for. هذا كل الverbs عاد أضيف لها ing. هذه كان عندي تمرين. Now we should study the difference between present simple tense زمن المضارع البسيط and the present continuous tense اللي هو زمن المضارع المستمر. So what is the difference between them? First, we use the present simple to talk about daily routines or repeated things with you or facts. نستخدمه للتكلم عن أحداث متكررة روتينية أو عن حقائق ثابتة. While in the present continuous we use it to تكلم عن أشياء تحدث في زمن التكلم أي الآن ولا تزال مستمرة في الوقت الحالي. 2. أن الفعل في الجملة في زمن المضارع البسيط يكون رئيسي أما يحتوي على third personal s أي s الشخص الثالث if the subject pronoun he, she, it أو حيكون بدون third personal s بدون s الشخص الثالث when the verb is I, we, you, they. For example, I work in a hospital. الفعل الرئيسي هو work وبدون s الشخص الثالث. She looks after her patients. The main verb is look and we add s because the subject is she. She looks after her patients. We write our homework at school every day. So the main verb is write and without s because the subject, the pronoun is we. إذا كان الفاعل he, she, it, we add third personal s. The subject, the pronoun I, we, you, they, we don't add third personal s to the verb or singular s. We write our homework at school every day. Ali drives to work. علي يسوق إلى العمل. drives, so add third personal s, drives. فنلاحظ في هذه الجمل يوجد فقط فعل رئيسي في الجملة. While in the present continuous we have two verbs عندي فعلين. The helping verbs اللي هما am, is, are and the main verb with ing والفعل الرئيسي يكون مضافا له ing. I'm playing with my friends. The first verb is am. The second verb is playing ضفت له ing. She's cooking the dinner now. She's cooking the dinner now. استخدمت الفعل المساعد is وأضفت ing للفعل cook. They are going to the hospital now. هم يذهبون إلى المستشفى الآن. We use the helping verb are and we add ing to the verb go. It will be going. راح نستعمل الأفعال المساعدة am, is, are. As I said, I with am, he, she, it with is, they, we, you with are. والظروف اللي استعملها now, today. في النفي بالpresent simple we use don't and doesn't. Don't with I, we, you, they. Doesn't with he, she, it. And when we negate with doesn't we should omit third personal s. عندما أنفي الجملة ب doesn't نحذف s الشخص الثالث من الفعل. For example, I don't work in a hospital. I don't work. This is negative. She doesn't look after her patient. She doesn't look after. Then when we negate doesn't نحذف s الشخص الثالث من الفعل. They don't do their homework at school. They don't do. Ali doesn't drive to work. حذفت اس الشخص الثالث. Affirmative Ali drives to work. The negative Ali doesn't drive to work. We omit third personal s because we negate with doesn't. طبعا don't هي دون مع not. بالاختصار don't. with does مع not راح تكون doesn't. don't ننفي مع I, we, you, they. Doesn't مع he, she, it. While in the present continuous we negate with am not, is not or isn't, are not or aren't. يعني في المضارع المستمر ننفي بالأفعال المساعدة لوجودها في الجملة. We don't need to negate with don't or doesn't. ما نحتاج don't or doesn't من نفي في المضارع المستمر. We have helping verbs. عندي أفعال مساعدة am, is, are. إذا ننفي بيها وفي السؤال نسأل بيها. يعني في النيجاتيف راح يكون am not, isn't, aren't. For example, I'm not playing with my friends. I'm not. وما يصير نختصر الام مع not ومنطق نقول amn't. I'm not playing with my friends. She isn't cooking the dinner now. Or you can say she is not cooking the dinner now. They aren't going to the hospital now. They aren't going. هم لا يذهبون إلى المستشفى الآن. إذن هذه في حالة النيجاتيف. In a present continuous we say am not, is not or isn't, are not or aren't. But in a present simple we negate with don't or doesn't. Now, in a question, في الاستفهام, in the present simple we ask with do or does, the yes no question. حسب الفاعل. We ask with do if the subject pronoun إذا الفاعل I, we, you, they. We ask with does. We use does to make a question when the subject pronoun he, she, it. But even when we use do or does, the main verb should be infinitive. لازم يكون فعل بعد مجرد بعد الاثنين. Do you work in a hospital? الجواب راح يكون yes I do, yes I work, or no I don't. Does she write her lesson? Does she. لاحظوا استخدمت does في السؤال يعني الفاعل she وحذفت الاسم الفعل write. Does she write her lesson? الانسر راح يكون yes she does or no she doesn't. Do they read the lesson at school? لاحظوا استخدمت do لأن الفاعل عندي they والانسر راح يكون yes they do no they don't. Does Ali drive to work every day? والانسر راح يكون yes he does or no he doesn't. We use does because Ali تشبيه he. But in the present continuous we will ask with am, is or are. We use the helping verbs to make questions. راح نستعمل أفعال مساعدة نفسها في عمل الأسئلة. طبعا راح تكون yes no questions. ودائما راح نضعهم في بداية الجملة وننهي الجملة بعلامة استفهام. نسأل ب am مع الverb subject pronoun I. We ask with is if the subject pronoun is he, she, it or singular. We ask with are if the subject pronoun they, we, you or plural. Are you playing with your friends? الأنسر راح يكون yes I am or no I'm not. Is she cooking the dinner now? The answer will be yes she is or no she isn't. Is he doing his homework now? Well, the answer will be yes he is or no he isn't. Am I going to school today? am I لاحظ الفاعل I فسألته بام am I going to school today والجواب yes راح تقلب I إلى you yes you are or no you aren't. هذا كان بعض الفروقات. أيضا عندي بالpresent simple الادverbs المستخدمة في الpresent simple هي adverbs of manner usually عادة sometimes بعض الأحيان always دائما often غالبا never أبدا وكلمة every day every night every year every month every weekend and so on. And we have also most days معظم الأيام. We can use today even with the present simple and with the present continuous. For example, I often go to work by car. نضع هذه الظروف بعد الفاعل وقبل الفعل الرئيسي في حال إذا كان في الجملة يوجد فعل رئيسي. I often go to work by car. من أشوف هذه الظروف في الجملة معناته أن الزمن هو present simple. She sometimes helps her mother at home. وجود هذه الظروف لا يعني إلغاء اس الشخص الثالث من الفعل لو كان الفاعل he she it. We never go to school on a Friday. They usually work for many hours. يعني لاحظ استخدام الظروف اللي يستخدمها مع present simple هي often, sometimes, never, usually. While the adverbs that can I use it with present continuous are now, الآن, at this moment, في هذه اللحظة, at this moment. I'm reading now. أنا أقرأ الآن. Ali is playing football now. علي يلعب كرة القدم الآن. We are looking for winter clothes at this moment. أبحث عن ملابس الشتاء في هذه اللحظة. He's watching a football match now. إنه يشاهد يعني مباراة لكرة القدم الآن. Now we have some questions. عندي بعض التدريبات أو الأسئلة الوزارية على present simple and present continuous. Choose the correct answer between brackets. I often work or working for many hours. بما أنه أنا أشوف في الجملة عندي كلمة often إذا الزمن هو present simple. So the answer will be I often work. Number 2, she is spend or spending time with her family. إذا لاحظ وجود is بما معنى بوجود is am is are معنى الفعل لازم يكون بينه ing. So this is a present continuous. She is spending time with her family. Number 3, they do or they are doing their homework now. بما أنه الجملة بها ظرف التكرار now عندي الظرف now الآن إذا معنى كلامي أنه أنا لازم أستخدم present continuous. إذا they are doing their homework now. My father doesn't or isn't washing his car. لاحظ أنا ممكن أستعمل doesn't وممكن أستعمل isn't لكن الدليل اللي يساعدني على الاختيار هو المين verb. إذا كان الفعل الرئيسي wash بدون ing we use doesn't بالنفي. أما بما أنه مضاف له ing إذا معنى ذلك هو present continuous we use isn't. So my father isn't washing his car. 5. We don't or we aren't study English for examination. نلاحظ الفعل الرئيسي study without ing. So we can't use aren't. منطق نستعمل aren't بالجملة لأن الفعل غير مضاف له ing. So this is a present simple. We say we don't study English for examination. We have another examples. Are or do you work in a hospital? Even here, how can we choose between are or do? We just focus on the verb work without ing. So we don't use are, we use do. So the question will be, do you work in a hospital? 7. Does or do Selma clean her bedroom every day? This tense is a present simple, but how can I choose does or do? I depend on Selma. Selma is the subject pronoun, means she. So we use does with she. The question will be, does Selma clean her bedroom every day? 8. What do you do or what are you doing now? بما أنه عندي الظرف now اللي يدل على المضارع المستمر إذا جوابي راح يكون what are we do? What are you doing now? 9. I often get up or I'm getting up in the mornings. لاحظ وجود often من دلالات المضارع البسيط. إذا لا نستعمل فعل بنو ing. So the answer will be I often get up in the mornings. When I feel tired, I read or I'm reading the stories. When I feel tired, this is daily routine. كلما أشعر بالتعب. Something repeated. So I say I read. I not say I'm reading. I read stories. 11. I shop or I'm shopping for some comfortable shoes for work. لاحظوا هل هذا الزمن هنا لا يوجد دليل في الجملة، لكن يتم الاختيار على أساس معنى الجملة. هل هي دائما أو أنا أشتري حذاء مريح، هل بشكل مستمر أم فقط لمرة واحدة؟ فإذا هون راح يكون لمرة واحدة الحدث وليس شيء متكرر. So I am shopping. وفي الغالب الفعل shop والفعل buy يأتي مع المضارع المستمر. So I am shopping for some comfortable shoes for work. 12. My daughter is buying a thick sweater. Even this verb is a present continuous. إن هذا الشغلة ليست متكررة مع الشخص دائما ولا daily routines، وإنما شغلة تحدث لمرة واحدة. So my daughter is buying a thick sweater. Number 13 finally, what does or what is she do most days. لاحظ الفعل do مجرد ما بينه ing، وعندي الفعل الظرف most days هذا دليل على present simple. So we cannot use is, we use does. What does she do most days? That's our lesson today. هذه هي نهاية درسنا لهذا اليوم. كان lesson 6 of a blog in your pupils book. أرجو أن نال رضاكم وحسن متابعتكم. Thanks for your listening and have a nice time. Your English teacher, Miss Ban. Thanks for your listening and have a nice time.